When this woman saw that Kim was sick, she sent her son to come to Kim's rescue with a bottle of alcohol, a Coke bottle of alcohol.
What's it smell like? What's it smell like?
It smells like alcohol.
Okay.
Kind of like a little bit of rubbing alcohol.
No es agua. No es agua. ¿Es alcohol?
No, ese es alcohol.
Okay.
Alcohol.
Oh, it's alcohol, yes. Okay, I smell alcohol. Yes. Gracias.
Okay.
Pleasure.
Ella dice, Dios le bendiga el
Roger, can
corazón.
you get my pill out of here?
Right out here at the side.
Freddie says they don't drink this alcohol, they just smell it to cure headaches, belly aches, and lots of other illnesses. But not for the effects of altitude, because the people of the Highlands are used to the altitude, he says.
Claro, para el viento. Para el viento el alcohol lo corta rápido y te pones mucho
I
bien.
also haven't drank any water.
¿Hasta ustedes?
Sí, hasta nosotros
Cuan-
siempre utilizamos para dolor de barriga, así calentamos en el
Oh, para de todo.
Ajá.
So they use it for all kinds of things.
Oh.
Pero no a causa de las alturas, porque ustedes están muy de
No,
todo.
no, ellos ya no lo usan para la altura.
Sí,
Ellos
no.
lo usan para, digamos, un dolor de barriga, un cólico.
So,
lo toman un poco
for stomach ache,
y te corta. Y
they take a little
también
bit,
para,
it removes it
también para muchas cosas.
for lots of other things too.
Okay.
Sí, pero para la altura ya no ellos, porque nacen acá, crecen y ya se acostumbran.
¿Y él quién es? Me ibas a decir.
Él es el hijo, tu mami es la señora. Su mamá es la señora que nos trajo,
Que acaba de
que nos
pasar.
está trayendo o nos está llevando.
Y ella sabe,
Sí,
por ella le dijo porque ella sabía
A la
que
señora
ella
yo
se
le
puso
dije,
mal.
sí, y la señora dice, el alcohol llévale y lo manda el alcohol.
I think we may be as high as 11,000 feet here, maybe more. Every step is an effort. Kim's not imagining her discomfort. The altitude isn't quite as bad for me, and it doesn't seem to bother Roger except for his breathing.
Kim, you really need to sit down now.
We're all breathing harder.
Mucha montaña. Montaña.
Those brown roofed buildings are a school. Freddy says a few teachers come up from town, not a very big town, at the beginning of each week and stay here until the weekend. Life isn't perfect up here. Some things are better, some things are not as good, but the community accepts a certain amount of modernization, a certain amount of technology, and the younger people become fluent in Spanish under the teachers from town. This makes them more ready to work elsewhere in Peru if they choose to someday. Man, with every step we just keep going higher, and I keep feeling a little stranger.
You know, it's slippery. Careful. Slow down.
My shoes are great for this. Well, you have to know that.
El perro se llama Sandro.
Sandro.
Sandro. Can Sandro.
Sandro.
Sandro, Sandro.
Sandra. Yeah, Sandra. Sandra's ready to be petted.
No.
She was rolling over.
Oh, really?
Oh yeah, she was rolling over. To get...
¿Por dónde voy?
Ah, por acá.
De frente, de frente.
Por la escalera.
Por acá, por esto, nomás de pasar.
No dice, va a subir. Se cancas.
Ah, ¿vas a subir, Max, a ver todo?
Por
¿Sí?
acá.
¿Sí puedo?
Sí, entonces, ellos que nos esperan acá.
¿Cómo quieres?
Es la
We
parte
finally
que
arrive at
va
the
a
house
prender
of this
atrás.
family. You're looking at her kitchen. By the way, I don't know who else is in the family, but this is who's there right now.
Toma foto.
Anyway, you're looking at her kitchen, a very compact setup in a corner of her little home. There is really just one room inside this little building.
Es así, su house, casa.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Espera, que termine de hacer todavía. Espera, esto todavía que termine. No, que vea, no hay apuro, que vea eso lo que vas a hacer. No hay apuro.
So that must be the corn husks?
Those are the parts that he was describing, how
Yeah,
they use
the
some to
other
feed
day.
the animals,
Yeah.
some to start the fire, and some to eat.
Yes. Isn't that like the... It's
So he was aware of all this, and he's shown it to you. So, and he said, there's no hurry, okay?
okay.
Look at this view, Roger, in here. Baby. Look here, baby.
Roger.
Let's see what I mean in here. This right here in my screen.
I'm gonna get
Oh, yeah.
Bang,
See how
gusto
much
ka pang
I
bang,
get
gusto.
here?
Ay, perdón.
Está bien. Oh, this is lovely. Dice que casa más bonita, dice.
A su estilo.
I'm telling you.
Little nooks in the walls to put things, well-built walls and ceilings, and a firm dirt floor.
I have to pan this very slow with video because video is so picky.
Oh, underneath there. It goes underneath. Did you see that? It's underneath.
Yes.
I didn't see that.
Freddy and the family are trying to find un cuy, a guinea pig. That's what they call them in Peru.
Ahí duerme el cuy. Ahí duerme el cuy. Esa es su casa
They
del
don't
cuy.
¿Cuántos cuis?
They're trying to find that animal for us. They don't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And look at the baby, just sleeps and she just does whatever she does.
Yeah, that is. They want to show this to you, okay?
Ahí está. Un aniversario, un cumpleaños, una fiesta,
birthday,
Navidad,
when
Año
there's
Nuevo,
Christmas,
al cuy lo
Christmas.
matan para comerlo. Con muchas
And they find
variedades de comida,
one,
es muy rico.
there are
Y
several.
es un plato
They want to show us what they eat on special occasions.
entra a la
Anniversaries,
merienda. Es la comida de
birthdays,
la merienda.
Christmas,
Antiguamente
New
como le
Years,
llamaban, es una
picnics,
parte de lo que-
very nice snacks, he says,
de la merienda.
that you can have on a break when you're working in the fields. He says they have all kinds of ways to cook this animal and that it's delicious and traditional,
Y también
and
hay
it's
el
from
conejo,
the
esa es
old
la-
days.
También tienen el conejo
Freddy
o
and
la
the family call this a rabbit.
Caliente, no frío, no hay frío, caliente así.
Yes.
Caliente
The people
así.
treat Freddy as if he's their old friend or as a family member. He grabs an alpaca hide and puts it on the floor and then covers himself with a sheepskin.
Así, así, caliente.
He emphasizes that his people know very well how to keep warm no matter how cold it gets up here. He said covering up with two skins would be a lot warmer. He says even one is really warm and even hot.
Okay.
De oveja.
Yes.
So they put the cuero on the floor,
Este es de
and they've got the
alpaca.
lana de arriba.
Cuero, este es oveja,
Este es alpaca.
alpaca.
Oh, that's alpaca.
Would you be ashamed to invite friends to a table like this or on floors like this? These people aren't.
Sombra.
Now, they have set the table for us with the understanding and the hope that we will give them some appropriate amount of payment in exchange. For instance, they want us to buy some of the things that they've made. They put a lot of work into them. Our meeting here is very gracious. Roger and Kim buy a few items, not as many as the family would like, but they buy some things, and then Freddy makes sure we give the family some soles. I can't remember how many, to show our gratitude for the tea. We didn't know what to expect, or I'm sure we would have made plans to buy more things. I didn't have much money at all on me. And we didn't know what else would be expected of us by the time our trip to the Highlands was over.
Estamos queriendo aprender unas cosas.
I know.
Están bajando los pollitos. No está bien. Oh, no se permite. No,
No,
okay.
va a
Okay.
ensuciar la mercadería. Bótalo, va a ensuciar.
Ah,
Va a ensuciar esto.
he said they're not letting them come in because they'll get the merchandise dirty.
Okay.
Interesting little things, you know.
Now, What she has on her back, wrapping that she can hold her baby in like that. Is that what those are?
Ese tipo de tela que usted...
Freddy and the family also call this a rabbit. I had to use another word, a hare, H-A-R-E, to explain what we consider a rabbit. So he said they've got that kind of rabbit too.
Esto es como
Like, is
esto.
it kind like, is that like what she wraps her baby in?
Lo que igual que se pone el bebé.
Sí.